Okay.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Mackie. It's been a while since I posted a video here on this channel or made any content at all. So I thought it was time to come on here and to fill everyone in on where I've been and what I've been doing the past 6 months. The reason I wanted to make this video is to fill you guys in on what's really been going on, and it might come as a surprise to many of you. So over the past 6 months, I have been focusing on myself and working on my mental health and on sobriety. Since May 11th, I have been completely free of all substances. So on the 11th of this month, it marked 6 months. So the main reasons why I'm making this video are, one, because I know a lot of people out there struggle with the same thing. So if I'm able to help anyone, then that's a win for me. And two, I just didn't feel right continuing on making videos, acting like everything's always perfect when it's not. So really the main message here is going to be, if it's okay to struggle, and if you are, you're not alone. And hopefully this platform can be an open space for people to talk about what they're struggling with, mental health, physical health, addiction-wise. And so, yeah, I just really wanted to open up about all that stuff on here. If you've been watching me for a while, you might know that I've struggled with health issues in the past, like Crohn's disease, endometriosis, and then injuries from sports and all of that stuff. So when I was younger, around 13, I was first prescribed opioid pain medication. And from that point, it helped with my physical pain, but also helped me on a mental level as well, numb out negative feelings. So I pretty much got sucked into it right away. Watch the Dr. Pepper. Your foot's like grazing it. Have a sip of that.
Quick.
DP, hurry, quick.
Let's put it back here.
So, along with the physical pain and conditions, I've always struggled with anxiety, panic attacks, depression. I had a lot of trauma growing up. So when I would take the pills, everything would be numbed and I thought I felt better. So over the years, I started struggling with misusing the medication. And there were many days where I was in real pain and needed it. Those were few and far between of the times where I actually needed it or not. So I just got into the vicious cycle of going down this rabbit hole of the medication to the point where 2 years ago, it was making me more miserable than anything. And when I tried to stop or taper down, I'd get withdrawals and be like, I'm not ready for this. So I went back and forth with that for the past couple years until finally in April of this year, I had just become so desperate and over having to be controlled by a substance that basically I'd do anything it took to get off of it. And it took me about a month to completely get off of everything. Side note. Oh, hello. And I'm watching these cats right now. Hello, Cannoli. Say hi. I just want to say that I documented my process of getting off of it just because I wanted to have it to see, like, to look back on or whatever. But so I documented the withdrawal process. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Excuse me, ma'am. Don't step on my belongings. Wow. Took me about a month to completely get off of everything. And once I did, I went straight into an IOP program because I knew I couldn't do this alone. And I really just started surrounding myself with supportive people who understood what I was going through mentally, physically, and that's been one of the main things that has helped me is the people I have around me. Anyway, yes, getting off of it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. 8 years being on something to just going off of it one day. It's a big shock on the body and the brain. So I still feel myself recovering 6 months later, mentally and physically. So it's still a struggle. There's ups and downs. But I've stayed strong, and like I said, it's mainly because of the support I have around me and basically being willing to ask for the help and open up about it instead of keeping everything inside all the time. So really, if you're struggling with something like this, the main thing I'd recommend is letting other people know and not be ashamed of it, because if someone really cares about you and supports you, they're going to be there for you and they're not going to shun you or talk negatively about it. They're just going to want to help you. So it's also a great way to weed out the negative people in your life, because you probably don't want people who aren't there for you to be in your life anyway. The main reason I wanted to stop and get off everything was because I was just so miserable and discontent in my life and just wasting my time isolating, and this was making my mental health worse. And so it was always a sticky situation because I'd have anxiety and panic attacks and depression, and then I'd be like, oh, I need to take something for it, and then I'd take something and it would numb it, and then I'd feel even worse the next day, when in reality the substances were what was the main thing that was exacerbating my mental issues. So getting off of it and feeling clear-headed, it's like I have the motivation to go out and do things again and have fun. So if anyone else is dealing with that portion of it, I know how miserable it can be and you get so stuck in this dark hole. So maybe that can be some motivation for someone that the cloud does lift. Yeah, this is, I guess, a vulnerable thing to talk about, but I feel like I'm at the point where I'm ready to keep doing the things I love, like building, surfing, music, and posting that for you guys, but I just didn't feel right doing that when recovery is such a huge thing in my life right now as well. And like I said, I know there must be someone out there who is dealing with the same thing. So if this could help even one person, then it's all worth it. But it's definitely nerve-wracking to put this out there. But here we are. Oh, besides being in a program and working on myself, I've been surfing more than I have in years, making music every day. What else do I do? Tiny house. That we're in the tiny house right now. So I have videos of this recorded that I'll put out too, but it is a finished tiny house now. Now that my mind's clear, I'm starting to find the joy and happiness in the things I love again. So I guess my goals moving forward would be to put out my music like I've been saying for so long, but now I'm actually recording it and making some of the best music I've made in a long time, I believe. So I want to put out my music. I want to post my tiny house. I want to post surfing. I want to post ghost hunting activities. And so I apologize for disappearing for so long and not keeping everyone in the loop. But this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. I want to apologize if this comes to a shock or surprise to anyone, or if this is not what you were expecting me to say, but it is the truth, and I hope everyone forgives me. Oh my God. Okay. The most important thing in life is taking care of yourself. And that's something I've learned, whether it's mental health, physical, or whatever. So I realized that, and that's why I took the time out for myself to try and get better before coming back and doing any of this, because it's just impossible for me to do both at the same time. So I kind of had to choose myself over making videos, even though I love making videos more than anything. But still at the moment, I just can't be on any filming schedule of any type, because some days are good, some days are bad. Sometimes I'm like, I can't do it. So it's really just has to be at my own pace for now. But I'm excited to be back and be putting stuff out for you guys. Like I said, if anyone's struggling with anything similar or anything at all, I want to have the comment section be an open space for people to talk about anything like that they're struggling with. And hopefully everyone can support each other. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask them in the comments. Maybe I'll even make like a Q&A video answering. I'm pretty much an open book when it comes to questions. I just have a hard time starting the conversation or expressing it on my own. So yeah, like I said, ask any questions you want, or if you just need support down in the comments, just know that you're not alone, and I hope that this helps even just one person. But for the most part, I felt better than I have in 8 years, possibly my whole life, because I'm actually working on the root issues and getting to the bottom of it all. So thank you everyone for supporting me, and if you choose to dip out after that, bye. Just kidding. And I just want to say, I've always respected you guys so much and respected the videos that Amanda and I make. And I always made sure I was never under the influence while filming those videos. So now that I'm completely clear-headed, I just wanted to let everyone know that, and I'm feeling more excited to be filming and doing all that with a completely clear mind when the haze is lifted. So just wanted to add that little bit in there. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up the video there. Hopefully this helped shed some light on where I've been the past 6 months, what I've been doing, where I'm at now. And again, I'm here for all of you. Just know that help is available. This is possible to do if you've been struggling. Like I said, this has been an ongoing problem for me since I was 13, and I never thought I could do this, and here I am today. So it's possible. You just got to be determined and surround yourself with the right people and want this, but it's possible. So comment down below. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.
Not the side smile.
No! No! Come here.
Good night.
You stay right there. Stay. Let's go.
Good job.
Bye. We did it.